What up, gang? Good afternoon. The kitchen is now open. This is another installment of Steve's Kitchen here live on YouTube.com. What is going on, everyone? Hope all of you are enjoying your Monday. It's fucking Monday already. Monday afternoon here, November the 7th, 2022. It is 2:02 p.m. here in Jersey. What is going on? I am that Peruvian Fight TV extraordinaire. Some will call me Lucky Charm Steve, but you can call me Chef Steve for the meantime. What is going on, everybody? Thank you all for I'm here joined by the good brother all the way from Detroit. He is the pride of Detroit, my sous chef along this journey, the one, the only, Big Mike. Big Mike, what's going on, bro? How you doing, man?
Nothing much. Nothing much.
Nothing much, man. How another week, bro. Time to get back into the grind of things. Literally
Yeah.
literally went to work around 3 in the morning. Um, got out around 8ish. Did a couple errands, and now here I am. And
Mhm.
literally, as we're doing the show, my eye doctor calls me like, "Hey, just so you know, your your new frames are here. We close at 4 o'clock. You come pick them up." I'm like, "Bruh, you tell me this now." Mind you, I'm napping because I got had a lot of things going on in the morning, so I want to take a little nap before we go live on the air here. So I don't got to do this shit. You get what I
Mhm.
mean? So there's that. Already 7 days deep into November, man, and not even a day, and I'm already seeing folks already decorating with Christmas shit. Like, can we wait? Can we calm the fuck down on some shit?
Mhm. And some
Se-
people like to do that. As soon as Halloween was over and it was November 1st, people was like Christmas tree time.
like,
Like we haven't
sure,
even got to Thanksgiving. Put the
like,
turkey stuff up.
not even the turkey stuff. Just straight into Christmas is like, like the lights and the fucking, like, mind you, there's houses that will go out of their fucking way, right?
Mhm.
Go balls deep. Again, like, it's like houses are competing against each other. Oh, really? You got the nice Christmas setup? Hold my fucking beer. Hold my eggnog. Hold my fucking eggnog, buddy. Watch this. Why? It's like, holy
Sit your
shit.
ass down. Go to sleep.
I
Seriously.
I know a house like that, not too far from me in a nicer part of the area close to me. They go crazy every holiday.
Nah, bro. Again, listen, you got me think, oh my God, Steve, you're not into the holiday spirits. Yes, I am. But I take my time with it. Enjoy Thanksgiving coming up in a couple of literally less than 2 weeks from now, right?
Hmm.
Less than 2 weeks, the stuffing, the turkey, the pernil, if depends whatever how you get down, right? Mashed potatoes, collard greens, sweet potato pie, pumpkin pie, what have you, apple pie, whatever it is, the leftovers. Then you got to shop till you drop the next day. Till we take our time, people. Also factor in, Mike. This past Sunday was day one of daylight savings.
Yep.
Now,
It
mind you,
sucked.
I can appreciate the extra day of sleep as much as the next person. By the way, can y'all hear me? By the way, let me know in the chat. All that fun stuff. Let me know if you can hear me. Am I coming off good?
Yeah, you sound good.
Coming off strong? I bet. So I can appreciate the extra hour of sleep as much as the next person. Okay, I can appreciate it, but I hate it, man. I hate that at 4:30 it's already dark.
Yeah.
I hate that part of it. Other than that, I don't give a shit, man. I just don't give a shit, but it's just not for me, man. The daylight saving shit. I'm so used to 8 o'clock and I'm watching the sunset.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Listen, I don't mind the cold weather. Just don't fuck with the time. That's all I'm asking for, people. That's all I'm fucking
Mhm.
asking for. Um, but yeah, man, like over here, bro, like kids were trick or treating like crazy on like last Monday. Um, which was cool. My niece and nephews went out with my cousin, so that was up, you know. Um, So there was that. Again, when I was a kid, it was different. The candy itself, like they upgraded and everything. Like back, like now they give you varieties of shit. If that
Yeah,
makes any
I wouldn't know.
sense.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
You never trick or treated when you were a kid?
Nope.
Never give out candy?
Nope.
Damn. Even the school, like the Halloween parties in school, like
No, I really wasn't really a party person.
I respect that, man. I respect that. I respect that. There's a lot that happened this weekend in wrestling. Yes, there was a pay-per-view called Crown Jewel, right? There's a pay-per-view called Crown Jewel
Hmm.
that went down from Saudi Arabia. A lot of people are talking about it. A lot of people um, are giving their thoughts, what have you, on Logan Paul, uh, which you kind of knew was coming. I mean, I'm not surprised at all. Um, that stuff. I know LSU played Alabama,
Hmm.
and there's a lot of controversy with that. Again, I'm not into college football yet. All right, I don't, you know what I mean. But I know you guys were watching the game, um, and all that stuff. Also, with the passing of Aaron Carter, thoughts
Yep.
and prayers about.
Happened.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate, man. So unfortunate. When it's a child star gone wrong.
Hmm.
You know, I remember, and again, not that I was this big Aaron Carter fan, just that back in the day, growing up, watching Nickelodeon, watching the Disney Channel, they would hype him up,
Hmm.
right? Like I Want Candy, How I Beat Shaq, right? I
Hmm.
remember my brother, he's into musicals. He's into fucking Broadway musicals, right? So many years ago, like many years, like I was probably like what, 10 or 9. He took me to New York to see a Broadway play, like a Dr. Seuss. And it just so happened Aaron Carter was performing in the play.
Mm.
That's what I
Yeah.
remember.
I mean, man, he was a big part of our childhood. If you're like 30 years old or less, big part.
A big part, a major part. And again, it's very unfortunate. 36 years old, man, is a very young age to go, man.
He was 34.
34, I'm sorry, 34, 34.
Yeah, he was 34 years old. Yeah.
34. Again, no older brother. I know he had issue with his family, but
Mm-hmm.
no parent, like no sibling should be burying their younger sibling. You know what I mean? Like no older sibling should be
Mm-hmm.
burying their younger sibling. No parent should be burying their child, what have you. So it's very unfortunate. But again, thoughts and prayers. I know people on social media were giving their thoughts. I know Hillary Duff, uh, Melissa Joan Hart, also Melissa McCarthy, also wrote something on Twitter. Brooke Hogan, to name you a
Mm-hmm.
few. So that was cool to see. But again, that was happening over the weekend. There's also a New Japan show that happened, Autumn Falls. I think that's the name of the show, Autumn something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and in the main
Mm-hmm.
event, Tetsuya Naito versus Will Ospreay for the U.S. title. Um, Will Ospreay won, but after this, Shooter came out, man.
I don't even know who that is.
He was Moxley's young boy in New Japan. He wrestled also in AEW for a little bit.
Oh
Um,
yeah, yeah. I know him when I see his face, but I just don't know him by name.
you don't know? Let me show you, man.
I
Hold on.
know I know him by face, like when I see him, but I just don't know his name. So when you say Shooter, I'm like, dude, I don't know who that is. But when I see clips, I'm like, yeah, I remember that. I can call back to those funny moments with him and Moxley, but I just never knew his name.
Oh, really, man? Let me show you. Let me show you, Big Mike. Why not? Here, we got you. I got you, bro. Hold my beer, bro. I got you. Hold my eggnog, if you will, because we're like in that time period, right? Like hold my eggnog, right? Um,
Yeah,
hold my fucking eggnog, buddy. I got you the photo right here. So what I'm gonna do here is gonna go right here. Guys, if you're in the chat, feel free to chime in and ask us questions on stuff. We'll be here for the next 50 minutes or so because I gotta head out of here at 3 o'clock. I gotta pick up my new frame. I'm gonna try to do my best to pick them up. So that guy right there, yeah. Shooter.
yeah.
That's all I know about him now. Shooter, and I know he's the son of Red Shoes. That's what I
Yeah, I've
know
heard you
also.
guys say that before. That's another reason. That's another way of me knowing who he is.
He basically came in and he attacked Will Ospreay. So they're again he's back from excursion, so that's cool to see. FTR also wrestled on this show. They defended the IWGP tag team titles, the heavyweight tag team titles here,
Hmm.
against the Great Okan and I want to say Jeff Cobbs. Their first match in Japan and all, it was fucking great. Good to see them and all that stuff. They got the W, of course. Um, but that was the New Japan portion. Again, that's all I really saw from it, to be honest with you guys. But what we did see over the weekend, we were live on the True Heel Sports, True Heel Heat Wrestling channel. See, I'm all over the place right now. I am all over the place. But we were on the True Heel Heat YouTube channel. We did a watch along over there for Crown Jewel that went down this past Saturday night, live from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Um, I thought overall for a Saudi show, it was a very good Saudi show.
Hmm.
Was it better than Chamber? Was it better than Chamber? No, bad. Was it better than the last? I don't count Chamber because Chamber was the Chamber pay per view. It wasn't bad either. But was this better than the last Crown Jewel where he had Rollins and Edge and the Hell in a Cell and all that stuff? No.
Hmm. That was like one
That's
of the nice Saudi shows.
This was the second best Saudi show.
Yeah.
Number two. This was number two, in my opinion. And again, I know there's a lot of folks out there who, feel some kind of way whenever WWE goes to Saudi Arabia. I get it. You know what I mean? Yes, they're promoting the propaganda literally right out of the gate. Right out of the gate. But what do you expect, man? What did you expect? And when you're WWE and you're getting the bag, you're just gonna
Hmm.
roll. You're just gonna play along with it.
Yeah.
It happens. It happens. But Mike, what was your overall thoughts on the pay per view as a whole?
Uh, Overall thoughts was it was a good show. It was a couple matches that was like I could do without. Um, some decisions I kind of knew that WWE was gonna go in, and I kind of called them on our prediction show that happened. Um,
Same here.
and
Same here, Chief.
and main event, stellar main event, really good main event, really good actually back to back co-main event and stellar main event. It was a really good back to back ending matches.
Yeah, so we'll get into that and have a lot to say also about the main event, which we'll get into in a little bit here. So the show opened up, and they told you literally on the kickoff show, they told you, yeah. So you guys know, Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar are opening the fucking pay per view.
Yeah,
I thought overall, they had a very good big man match. This was probably
yeah,
better than the Rumble match that they had back literally in January, hands down.
yeah.
Um, as you expected, right? Um, this match went about 6 minutes and change.
Hmm.
Everything was going good until the ending. And look, I had no
Right.
issue with Brock winning. I had no issue with Brock Lesnar winning. No issue whatsoever. I get what they were trying to do. They're trying to go back to WrestleMania 8, Bret Hart, Roddy Piper. Or
Yeah.
in case you guys don't get what? Okay, let me get another example. Bret Hart, Steve Austin, Survivor Series 96 with that finish. I get it. It just didn't, it wasn't executed right. But nonetheless, Brock got the win. Even though early in the match he got his ass handed to, Bobby worked the knee right on the outside, speared him to the barricade.
Hmm.
Went for another spear in the ring. Then he got caught for the F5 and all that shit, as you expect, man. But
Yeah.
was all said and done, Brock Lesnar won. What you think, Big Mike?
Yeah. I mean, it was good, better than their first match. We make the jokes that they trying to get up out of Saudi Arabia as fast as they can.
They did. They weren't fucking around.
Seven
No,
seven
Brock was
minute
like,
match. including like a minute of non-bell ringing action before they rang the bell to make it official. But yeah, it was good. It was good. You know, it was, they made the best of it, and yeah, it happened.
It did happen, and after the match, Bobby Lashley attacked Brock Lesnar, had him in the hurt
Yeah,
lock.
had him in the hurt
Uh,
lock.
what this I'm reading the comments here. I love that Logan Paul did the buckshot just so Roman could kick out. He he should have did this. Yeah, he should have done the one wing angel just so Roman can no sell it. Even if Logan looks like three looks like Earth 3 Will Osprey. Okay. You guys feel Lesnar All Star feel like diminishing? No. I
No,
think Brock at this point of the at this stage of the game knows his place, right? Like in the sense of he knows who's the top guy. Don't get me wrong. No matter what, wherever Brock's gonna be in, it's gonna be must see.
hmm
No matter what. And I feel because what happened, we're gonna get the third match, and I think at WrestleMania. I think you save it to Mania.
yeah,
I
and
know
hopefully it's
Bob.
like the fight pit or something.
I know Bobby said in recent interviews he wants to bring back. Um, he wants to bring back um
The her
the
business.
her business, which I'm all for. I'm all for it. Not because oh my god, you're gonna have something for Cedric and Shelton to do, but more like I feel like Bobby could need it. Bobby needs it right now. And the idea that Bobby's now a heel because in Saudi he got cheered. Literally, bro, in Saudi Arabia, Brock Lesnar is like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah,
Can't do no wrong. He can't do no wrong in Saudi Arabia. Can't do no fucking wrong.
right.
Um, but guys, give us your thoughts. Give us your thoughts on the Brock Lesnar Bobby Lashley match. Where do you guys see it going and a lot of fun stuff as we will continue talking about the pay-per-view. So after this, we had the first of two tag team title matches. We had the WWE Women's Tag Team title match. You had Alexa Bliss and Asuka defended their titles against Damage Control's Io Sky and Dakota Kai. Um, I thought it was silly that okay, you have them lose on TV on the following Monday, and you
hmm
set up this rematch. Now, early in the now before the match even started, right? Um, they had Alexa Bliss and Asuka, hype up their match, and as Bliss was talking, they displayed on the screen there the Bray Wyatt logo, right?
hmm
And Alexa got phased a little bit.
hmm
I don't know. Maybe they're teasing something down the road. We have to wait and see. But I love the callback though. I can appreciate the callback. Um, before we get, I want to also mention one more thing because I know everyone saw it in the beginning of the show, the opening package. Guess who was back? Guess who was back, my man? You know who it was, bruh.
Sasha Banks
I am
and Naomi.
back. What it do, baby?
Sasha Banks and Naomi were back in the video package, so we'll get more into that in a little bit too. Um, I'm pretty sure someone would ask, "Hey, did you see that?" So there you go. But other than that, I thought this match was there for what it was worth. They didn't go nothing crazy here. Oh my god, you know what I mean? But I love the fact that we got these multiple women in Saudi Arabia. That's also including Bailey and Bianca.
hmm
And also the presence of Scarlet Bordeaux. It's
hmm
progress, people. It's fucking progress. I like that. What really kind of shocked me here was that Nikki Cross came out and helped Damage Control,
Yeah.
which I'll get into when we get to the main when we get to the Raw Women's title match.
hmm
Now she came out for these two, but not for the other. Like what the fuck, you know?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's sort of inconsistent, but I kind of knew this foolishness was going to happen with the match. I mean, I kind of called it.
Okay, fair enough. But again, for what it was worth, it felt like a TV match. It really, really did. I love their attires. They really stepped up their attire for their ring attires for Saudi Arabia, which I want to see more of as well.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't mind the cover up. I get it, but I love how they're playing along with it now. It's no longer just, well, I'm wearing this fucking one piece and a damn black t-shirt. That's it. No. Come to the days when it was Lacey Evans and Natalia wrestling, remember? In that
Yeah.
first Saudi show, and they just wore a regular t-shirt with some, but still, I like where we're going with this. Okay. From there, we get, and by the way, yes, Dakota Kai and Io Sky won the tag titles again. So they're the new tag team champions here. From there, we go to Drew McIntyre versus Karrion Kross inside the steel cage. Karrion Kross, member of the 1-6 Mafia, right?
Mm-hmm.
Scarlett Bordeaux looked amazing, even with the cover up. Looked fucking beautiful as always.
I wouldn't even call it a cover up. She just wore a nice outfit.
Yeah, her outfit, yeah. But again, for them, it's a cover up though.
I think she would have wore that even if they went in Saudi Arabia. It was a nice outfit.
Yes. I thought they had a very slow start of a match for a cage, and it picked up near the end. Dare I say, was this better than their match from Extreme Rules? Yeah, a little bit. But I hated the ending of it. It was so dumb. Because here's Scarlett Bordeaux, right? She literally maced Drew McIntyre. Maced him. Fucking maced him. Like it was nothing. Just fucking maced him, right? And yet, all that, Drew still finds a way.
Yeah.
He
still finds a way.
Outsmarted everybody.
No, he just outsmarted the women in Saudi Arabia. That's the MO.
Yes.
That's the MO.
I guess so. Do you wanted to go that route, bro? Oh, come on, man.
Yeah. I mean, I said it on the stream, so why not? Keep going
I remember you were saying earlier, Fallen Bray. Hey. They're accustomed to that already. They're accustomed to that. Reading that comment already. Logan Paul is already a great in-ring worker from Weston. Chief right here. Chief writes, watch Sasha Banks drop a rap album. Everyone is going to be disappointed she didn't go to WWE. People but people will buy that. People will fork over that. Well, they're not gonna.
Well, they will stream the album.
They'll stream the album now. What if Nikki is with Bray doing his bidding and trying to destroy Bliss because she turned on him? That's not out of the realm of possibilities, But that'd be more working for Uncle Howdy or whoever the fuck the other uncle is. But you know what I mean, right?
Right.
So there's that. But Mike, your thoughts on this whole Drew versus Karrion Kross match for what it was worth?
I mean, the match was okay. Like you said, it was a slow match starting off. It was. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of their matches. I mean, the strap match was meh. This match was okay. Finish was funny and stupid at the same time, but it really didn't tickle my fancy. But it was one of the matches that I could have dealt without.
Fair enough, Mike. Fair enough. From there, we go from that to where's the graphic for this? Can't even fucking find the graphic. God damn it, yeah. That's how crazy this shit's been today. I don't have the graphic. I thought I did. I thought I had the fucking graphic for it, but I don't have it. We go from that to the 6-man tag. We go to the OC versus the Judgment Day. I thought overall for a match, it was again, this was the moment of the show where it just dragged for me.
Mm-hmm.
But they still have a Rhea Ripley problem. I love how Rhea Ripley looked on the show. She looked beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Dominic, I feel like he's coming into his own. Just
Mhm.
give him more time. All right. I'm sorry. Eddie Guerrero Jr. is coming into his own, right? But it just felt like a regular TV match. I want to believe that someone's gonna level things out here, and I really feel it's gonna be Beth Phoenix to level things out
Yeah,
here. I get
yeah,
that.
I got that same feeling too.
I get that feeling, bro. It's gonna be Beth Phoenix to level things out here
You know,
for
you got some people thinking, you know, Mia Yim, which we thought was crazy, but come to find out she's in talks to come back.
yes.
Um,
Like remember we have guests at the table right now. We have guests at our table at the table, right?
okay.
And look, do you know who our guests are today, bro? At the table right now, enjoying the meal that we got for them this week on the menu.
No, no, I don't.
Yeah, man, we got Vince McMahon's in the house, man. Vince McMahon's in the house, and that is how. So you want the hush money, huh? I got you. I mean,
That's
like,
a that's a
like,
recent picture of
yeah,
Vince.
yeah, at a restaurant in New York. I mean, like he put on some weight. I mean,
I
man,
mean,
look at this.
what is he supposed to do? I mean, he doesn't have his company anymore. He probably doesn't have his wife anymore. That's why he's with another woman.
Hey, listen, my man enjoying his sweet. My man having a good time. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. I ain't mad at you.
I don't want to encourage him for what he did. He ruined himself.
Hey, listen, man. At the end of the day, yo. At the end of the day,
Payday, payday. You want payday?
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
For who?
for the women, the price is different now.
You're a sick person.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh my god, what's wrong with me, yo?
You don't know what you just did. You're a sick person.
Is it crack, cocaine, or meth you smoke? What type of drugs you on?
My bad, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Anyway. But yeah, we get the feeling to be Mia Yim, being part. Even though honestly, it makes kind of sense to me. I really want to go with Beth Phoenix. I think Beth Phoenix, it makes sense considering that the last time we saw her, she got concertoed by Rhea Ripley.
Right. I mean, yeah, it makes the sense. It makes sense. I mean, it'd be predictable when we see Edge and then her come out again, you know. But I don't want to see Edge with the OC. I don't want to see that.
You want to see him by himself?
I don't want to see him at all.
You want the hair grow back a little bit, grow back that hair out again, and
No, I want him to be a full-time father. That's what I want him to be.
Word. Okay, fair enough. But what are your thoughts on the match, though, Mike? Your thoughts on the match as a whole?
The match was fine. It was okay. They had their moments. Like you said, Rhea Ripley is a problem for them, and she outsmarted them again. And the ref thought he was slick, but he saw her lift up AJ Styles in an electric chair and drop him on his face on the apron. Don't tell me that's that ain't who I think it is that you're watching.
What?
That goofball from New York 206.
No, they got all the J Balvin's sneakers at some
Oh,
convention for retail. The J Balvin 2s?
they got them for retail.
Yeah, some convention. Sneaker con.
I want that. Look up his friends and family care package that he's giving all his friends.
I'm
It's a
sure
really
there's a nice
good. It's a good care package.
we'll look into it. We'll look into it. But yeah, man, let's see what happens. Let's move on. Let's move on here. Because after this, we got Braun Strowman versus Omos. Braun Strowman versus Omos. I
I
know.
have no opinions on this match. I didn't watch it.
Oh man. Well, listen, I thought for what it was worth. First of all, this match went longer than Brock versus Bobby. That was my
Sad,
issue. That was my
sad,
issue. Yeah,
freaking
sad. Yeah.
sad.
However, for two big guys going out there, they didn't embarrass themselves. They did not embarrass themselves.
Who cares? Move on.
Everything was good until Adam Shearer opened his mouth on social media. Let me take that back. Everything was going good, right? The crowd was behind the match, and so it seemed like the general consensus within the community, yeah, it's awesome, right? Until Adam Shearer went on Twitter, which we'll get into in a little bit as well.
Well, you can get into it now.
Fuck it.
I don't want to.
Fuck it. Fuck, we'll get into it or not. So Adam Shearer, once the match was over with, right? On his way back from Saudi Arabia, went on Twitter and tweeted this out. Holy hell, at the giant Omos. He tagged Omos. Can you believe we got 47 stars and reminded the people that no one cares about all these floppy floppers, giants and monsters over Flippy Flipper bag your groceries at Kruger. Airport test, sizzle the prize. Swole is the goal. Swole is the goal, Big Mike. To which people responded with, right? I know Mustafa Ali tweeted this out. Where's it at? I thought I had it here.
Wasn't that it?
Nah, there's another tweet that he wrote that I thought was just savage as shit, though. This Jericho's, I used to bag groceries, right? Will Oscar wrote out here, why are you so mad about making money? It's dead funny though. It's dead funny that you actually that you actually done it's dead funny that you actually done such a great job, and yet you're mad at other people that do the same job as you. Relax, my guy. Just say you really enjoyed showing super heavyweight wrestling.
Well, I don't know why Will Ospreay is talking about making money. He's a broke boy. He doesn't know what money is.
Well, he's making the bag in Japan right now, so I can't hate on that.
So
Listen,
all of $2 in American money.
was yeah. By the way, Ali tweeted out first. Can you teach me how to get fired? To which Braun Strowman wrote out, Don't you work in catering now?" And then he responded with a quote. He was definitely in the kitchen cooking you. So again, he got himself with his. And again, listen, I can understand. There's a lot of you out there who are not into the flippy flips, and I get that. I can appreciate it. The athleticism, the acrobatics that it takes to do that. Fuck, Logan Paul in the main event of Crown Jewel literally did a buckshot lariat better than CM Punk and got hurt and continued the match, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's some of you who are into the big men, going at it, big meaty men slapping meat,
Right.
which is fine too,
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like Braun has like this insecurity issue about him, or I'm sorry, Adam, not the character, but the person behind the character. Because, bruh, here he was when he left, like before he left WWE, right? I'll never forget this. I think it was Evil Uno who like promoted a campaign for somebody, and he responded on Instagram, "Oh, another story about people who can't afford to pay their bills and shit like that, right? And if that's the case, you go find a profession, what have you."
Mm-hmm.
This was in the beginning of the pandemic when people were losing their jobs left and right, and then a year later he got fired or he got released. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
And here he was doing independent, well, not really doing much indies, but he was doing Control Your Narrative. And everyone thought and again, him and EC3 thought Control Your Narrative was going to fucking be the next boom in wrestling, right? Control Your Narrative, going to be better than everybody and shit. He took shots at AEW, right? And the next thing you know, Karrion Kross is back in WWE. And so is he.
Yeah.
Like, you just can't be happy. Like, bro, just be happy that you're back. Be happy that you had a good showing. That's it, my man. That's it. But instead, you went on social media. What you didn't have to do. You didn't have to tweet that out. All he could have done was just tweet out, you know what? That was awesome. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
But he couldn't help himself. He couldn't help himself. He could not fucking help himself. And for that, my man.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
So there was that, man. What do you think about that, Mike?
What is there to say, man? I mean, he's doing it to himself.
Fair enough.
Really never liked him anyway, so I can care less
Yeah.
what Braun Strowman has to say about anything he does in the ring and outside.
Fair enough. What if Nikki is with Bray? Okay, we talked about this already. What if Nikki with Bray doing his bidding? Okay, we talked about this already. Not out of the realm of possibilities. How does Karrion Kross get a world title? How does Karrion Kross get to the world title picture? It's gonna happen. It just doesn't have to be right away. I think that's like the perception too. Sadly, that people think, oh, it needs to happen right off the rip. No, it's gonna take place. Just give it time, if you will. Okay. I wouldn't mind seeing Karrion Kross go for the Intercontinental title, to be honest with you. That's just me, of course. You know? Brandon writes here, they said WWE knows who will dethrone Roman. Who do y'all think that will even be and when? We'll get into that in a little bit. Okay. Silver Surfer, what's up? Steve, I can't get Bray Wyatt theme out of my head.
It's a real good thing.
We gave Tom 2 years. How much more time does he need? Send Mans to NXT. Yes, I will say that, but he's coming into his own.
Yeah.
So there's that. Raquel need to take Care Bear's phone away. Fuck yes, she does. More than just that, but still, that's around the point. So where were we here? We move on, okay? We go on to the next match on the show. We go to the unified tag team title match. We have the Usos versus the Brawling Brutes. The Usos are, and again, you kind of knew what was going to happen based off what happened on SmackDown, right? When the Usos were confronted by the New Day because the Usos were about to break the record. But then again, that could be put to an abrupt halt. They said that during the European tour, I think it was Jey Uso who suffered a broken wrist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, his wrist and like his thumb and wrist taped during the match.
Yes, and I think also Jimmy got hurt as well. I think during the main event. So there's that also. I mean, we have to wait and see on that. But I think there's ways to go around it, though, Mike. I think there's ways to go around it if they really wanted to.
Yeah.
Do I bring the old Freebird rule back and have Jimmy have Jimmy and Solo defend the title? Because after all, he's an Uso, right?
Yeah, he's an Uso, honorary Uso.
No.
Might get his last name changed to Uso.
No, I'm talking about Solo Sikoa.
Oh yeah, Solo Sikoa. Yeah,
and either with Jimmy, because again, they're Usos after all, right?
Well, they're real brothers. Yeah,
they're real brothers.
Younger brother.
Exactly. So there's that loophole. If you get my drift here. My phone's going off, by the way. Okay, whatever. AT&T. But I thought the match, for what it was worth, it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Nothing to go crazy about here. You kind of knew going in though that the Usos were gonna win.
Yeah,
Mike, your thoughts?
I thought the match was gonna be better than it was. It was still entertaining. But yeah, I just thought it was gonna be a little better than it was. It was a flat finish too.
Fair enough. From there, we got Bray Wyatt speaking. Bray Wyatt finally spoke. They did advertise him in Saudi Arabia. He got a hero's welcome, bro.
Yeah. He's also Hulk Hogan over there.
He's literally he's like Randy Savage out there, man.
Oh, yeah.
He showed up. They were chanting his name. We love you. bro. They were giving him the "We love you" treatment. We love you. It's like that scene in Home Alone 2, right? You watch Home Alone 2?
Yes, man. Who hasn't?
All right, the scene where they're in the hotel room and the video's playing and the hotel crew is like, "I love you," right? Like that almost.
Yeah, yeah.
And again, he talked about, hey, he came from a wrestling family, how the mask gave him power, right? And then Uncle Howdy came on the screen. He talked about how he's gonna fuck up. He can't help himself. Embrace the past. So in other words, yeah, he's feuding with himself here.
100%.
I get the feeling, bro, it's gonna be 6 months in. He's still not had a match yet.
I mean, he's a psychiatric patient. I mean, one of the QR codes a couple weeks back was his discharge papers from a psychiatric hospital. So of course he's gonna be feuding with himself.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's insane. So there's that. I mean, there's talks of him and Roman. We'll see how that goes. So from there, we go to the co-main event, right, Mike? The co-main event of the evening, right? We go to Bianca Belair and Bayley for the Raw Women's title in a last women's standing match. I love this match.
Yeah, this match was really good. This is a really good women's match, huh?
It really was. And again, progress in Saudi Arabia, right? Believe me, Raw had a slow start, right? And then they brought the weapons in. They brought the ladder, the steel steps, right? All the other crazy shit. There's that one moment where they had the golf cart, right?
Yeah,
and they're wrestling on
cart.
top of the golf cart. It's like, oh shit, like about to give that shit about to give out in weight.
They sure enough did.
It slowed in speed. It drove slow as shit, so you couldn't even believe that they were going at a full speed, even though they were trying to sell it on commentary that, oh my god, look out! Even though again it was driving like 2 miles an hour down the little ramp and shit. When it was all said and done, though, Bianca Belair remained the Raw Women's Champion, and to go back to what I was saying earlier, Nikki Cross came out and helped out Alexa. She helped out Io Sky and Dakota Kai.
Damage Control.
But yet she didn't help out Bayley.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
I don't know. Maybe she didn't get the check. The check didn't come in the mail.
I don't know, man. But who's to say tonight on Raw, Bayley's like, where were you guys? What happened?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll probably see. We'll probably see. The only gripe I have with the match is the finish. She trapped her under the ladder and tossed it in a corner so she wouldn't get out, or she tossed it under the bottom rope so she wouldn't get out.
But it's
the only gripe I have.
She could have easily gone out of that shit. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
But I love the fact that they fought their hearts out there. They literally left it all out there. So
Bayley's best showing since she's been back off injury.
Yes, even in defeat.
Yeah.
And then we get the main event of the evening. The main event: Roman Reigns versus Logan Paul for the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship.
This match was sick.
This match was lit, man.
Yeah.
Logan Paul, listen. Logan Paul passed every single test. I don't want to fucking hear it. Don't let your favorite YouTubers trick you differently. Okay?
All right.
I thought this match was fucking amazing, bro. For a guy who this is his third match ever. It should not be doing that.
No.
What the fuck are we again? It's amazing.
Yeah.
again, and I'll get into it in a little bit here. Okay, I'll get into it in a little bit. Okay, did the buckshot lariat, did a fucking dive outside the ring onto the Usos and all of them, right? Did a frog splash on the outside. It was even amazing, bro. He did it on a compromised leg.
Yeah, he did half of it on a compromised leg. Yeah,
It was even fucking amazing.
yeah.
Your
And
favorite
on IG Live, he was on IG Live
Instagram
twice.
Live. Your favorite indie wrestler with again can never.
No.
Just saying. Oh, how dare you, Steve? How dare you talk about that? What's wrong with you, man?
Dude, hey, facts is facts. And this dude is a beast. I want to buy his merch. I'm becoming a fan of his maturity as a human being, his maturity as a performer. You would think being in this environment, that how immature he was a couple of years back, he would probably mess it up somewhere down the line.
Oh,
He
man.
takes this seriously.
Yo, you know what? I'm going to say it now. He surpassed Bad Bunny, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say it now. And I love Bad Bunny.
But I'll tell you what, if you give Bad Bunny the same amount of time that you give Logan Paul, they will probably be equal, if not a peg down from each other, because they both take it seriously.
Yeah, but Logan's more athletic.
Yeah, that's true too.
Bad Bunny was again. If you watch Bad Bunny like in his first celebrity All-Star game, he was shit in the bed.
That's basketball. That's different.
No,
even
but
though you need athleticism with that too, but
no, but you gotta understand, he at that point of his career, he was rapping about basketball, scoring this, doing that, right? Like Kobe straight to the rim, you know what I mean? And then he goes to the NBA All-Star Celebrity Game, not even a point.
Well, yeah, but look at the people he was playing against. He was playing against ex-NBA legends. A rapper who takes it seriously too in Quavo. He was doing he was going up against talent.
And then the year later he scored. And the year later he scored a point. 2 points.
Yeah.
2 points. So Logan Paul's gonna be in the G1, right? Let him hold all the belts. Beat Mox, beat Bobby Roman and Jay White.
Yeah.
Let's not go that far. Okay.
No, yeah.
Okay,
he's
listen.
good, but he's not that good.
I know. Yes, Jake Paul got involved, right? They showed Jake Paul. He came out to "It's Everyday Bro."
That's funny.
That was hilarious, yo. And he dropped both Usos. To my understanding, that was a one-off.
Yeah.
It sucks, but hey, I get it. If he's trying to get that Conor McGregor Nate Diaz fight, it makes sense because it was just a one-off appearance. That's it.
Yeah.
Now,
I mean, once he's done boxing, we'll say whatever.
Yes.
But now, this is Logan's show.
Let me just say this now, bro. This was arguably one of the best Roman title defenses. I know I went up crazy. Oh, this was one of the best. I'm not saying it's the best, one of the best title defenses that he's had. And who would have thought? Like, yo, when I got coworkers,
who would have thunk it?
No, when I have coworkers that I work with at my job who know I watch wrestling, and they come up to me, hey, yo, man, what happened with Logan Paul? Yo, he killed it, yo. He killed it. Who don't even watch wrestling. Like that, the video where he does the frog splash on the outside to the table already has like over 37 million views.
Yeah, man. And he also brings that too. He brings eyes.
Yes.
It's gonna suck to lose him for a year.
Yeah, so he tore his MCL, ACL, his meniscus. This basically the same injury Rollins had in 2016.
Yeah.
Bye late 2015, going into 2016. So he'll be off for a while. It sucks because WrestleMania is around the corner, right? I want to believe he would have been added into that plan in some way, shape or form, being that they're in LA. But who knows? Maybe he can host WrestleMania.
Well, in a wheelchair.
But who knows? Again, we don't. Again, they're getting an MRI out, so we don't know really what's the extent of the injury, how long they're going to be out. Right? For all we know, it could be a couple months. I mean, you're walking eventually.
If he can just miss Mania, like miss this time up until Mania, I'm fine with that.
Be ready for SummerSlam.
And be ready for SummerSlam because he's just too good of a performer to just sit to be dealing with this.
Bro, man. Again, he amazed everyone, dude.
Dude, and listen to how we sound now to when he first started. Remember how we were very skeptical on his very first match before he even stepped foot in the ring? We were like, man, I don't know. Why is he doing this? Why is he here? And then, hey, that tag team actually looked good.
Yeah.
And then now we're here, giving him all the flowers, all the praises.
Facts. Again, it's crazy. And again, listen, I know there's a lot of folks out there that for whatever reason want to shit on him because because what happened on Saturday afternoon didn't fit their narrative.
Mm.
I know a lot of folks out there. I know a lot of your favorite content creators on the platform were hoping and praying that Logan was going to fail.
Yeah.
They won't tell you it. They won't tell you, but low key, you can just feel their vibe. Like, yep, you want this motherfucker to fail, yeah. Which is a shame, bro. Why? Why? Because he's a celebrity? Because he brings in all these viewers? Because he's not one of your favorite that wrestles in Japan? Right? He's not one of your favorite that's wrestling in fucking Reseda? Just saying.
Can't run a target.
That again, because he doesn't fucking, whatever the case may be. Maybe manage a Target, manage a McDonald's, fucking Five Guys. Who the fuck knows, right? I love Five Guys, by the way. I love
Five Guys too.
Right? Their sweet potato fries slaps. So
y'all got sweet potato fries at y'all Five? I guess so, because it started in the Northeast. Y'all get more stuff. We just got the regular fries.
That is Smash Burger, yo. Yeah, Smash Burger over there?
I don't think we got Smash Burger. I know we got Shake Shack, Five Guys.
I know. Anyway. Here's the thing about it, right? Here's a guy in Logan Paul who a couple of years ago, right? Everyone wrote him off. Everyone wanted him canceled. After that Japan video, right? Nobody wanted to touch him. Nobody. YouTube decided to unmonetize him for a while, right? And everyone was just hoping and praying that, yo, man, this is it. It's the end of Logan Paul, Jake Paul next, what have you, right? And then things turned around for him, right? He got into boxing, right? Boxed Floyd Mayweather, even though, that was the narrative they were trying to sell you on, that, oh my God, that he has a puncher's chance against Roman Reigns, even though we knew it wasn't true. We knew that or going in, that wasn't the fucking case. But that's what they were trying to sell you on. That's what they were trying to fucking sell you on. But to all you out there that for whatever reason wanted to just pure fucking spear hate on a guy who on his third fucking match ever went out there and killed it.
Yeah.
Killed it, man. Did a buckshot lariat better than CM Punk. And you know what? I'll go one step further. And if it gets me hate, so to fucking be it. Better than Hangman Adam Page. There, I said it.
I agree.
Listen, in your third match, you should not be doing a buckshot lariat. Or, I'm sorry, a springboard lariat. And he did it to fucking perfection. And again, on a compromised leg. halfway during the match and still kept fucking going. Oh, because he was getting paid to do it, man. You don't understand. Nah.
No,
Fuck
they could have
that.
threw up the X. They could have threw up the X and had the fans wondering why. They could have did that.
And that could have been the cop out. Easy way out. And the story would have been sold still. Roman won.
Mm-hmm.
Logan Paul, I said this on Saturday afternoon when the match was over, and I'm going to say here again, he has won the respect of the pro wrestling community. And if you are a journalist, if you are a reporter, and you feel otherwise, go fuck yourself. Kindly go fuck yourself, man. Seriously, kindly go fuck yourself.
Cocaine isn't cheap. It's expensive. Gotta make money.
That's random.
What'd you take, Mike? What's your take, though, overall?
I mean, there's really nothing else to say. You took all the words out of my mouth, honestly. You know, if you can't give him his respect now, then you probably never will, and you're a blind piece of crap.
Thank you. Thank you. Again, I'm not saying you got to fucking listen to Impulsive or buy Prime. But again, no. But you got to respect the fact that here's a guy who, and again, did this better than a lot of guys who do this on a Monday night, a Tuesday night, a Wednesday night, a Thursday night, a Friday night, sometime all week. Holy shit, dude. There's wrestling almost every fucking day. Yeah. What are we doing? What the fuck? What is life right now, bro? What is life right now, man? Seriously, man.
But enough is enough, and it's time for a change.
Yeah, let's move on, bro. Let's move on. Anything else you want to add to this, or
No, man, that's nice. That was a nice little bow on that.
Yeah, exactly. So they did announce the Survivor Series poster. Real quick, I want to just point that out. It looks fucking nice, bro. Look at that poster, bro.
Yeah.
For War Games. Fucking beautiful, man. My God, yo. Give whoever did this graphic, give that motherfucker a raise, yo. Seriously. Also in the news, some little AEW news here, because I know we didn't talk about Dynamite on Friday on Around the Point because it was the pay-per-view predictions. So Jeff Jarrett is officially All Elite. He showed up on Dynamite. It's crazy too because it was Jay Lethal versus Darby Allin, and at the end of the match, right? It goes dark. It's Sting, but it's not really Sting. It's Cole Carter.
Mm-hmm.
You know who Cole Carter was, right?
It doesn't ring a bell.
The guy who was with Tony D'Angelo at NXT.
Oh yeah, the cheater.
The cheater, yeah. Yeah, the cheater, yeah. The fucking cheater. The fucking cheater.
What was his name? It was Two Dimes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
2 Dimes. It was taking performance-enhancing drugs.
Yeah. Something like that. So there was that, right? And then the lights go out, and then from behind, Jeff Jarrett attacked Darby Allin with a guitar shot. Makes him bleed. And then Jeff Jarrett got on the mic, talked all this shit, right? People putting people in the body bags, what have you. So then Tony Khan went on Twitter and presented this. Jeff Jarrett's All Elite. This is what Tony Khan wrote on Twitter. Welcome to AEW Dynamite. Welcome to AEW Dynamite to the new AEW Director of Business and Development, Jeff Jarrett. I look forward to expanding the AEW live event calendar in 2023 in future years with Double J.
So he leaves a front office job at WWE to get another front office job.
Basically the same shit he was doing, which I'm not opposed. Again, Jeff Jarrett is probably a bigger name than most of the people on that roster right now. Still,
Yeah. And you know what? You know what? I know we kind of give AEW its crap when they need it. I think this one is a smart move from a front office standpoint. You get a guy
yes.
that knows about wrestling and can what's his official title again?
Per this tweet here, let me find it real quick. Um, he is the director of business and development.
Business and development. Yeah. So he can do you exactly that, business and development. I mean, he had his own promotion
Company
at one point with Global Force Wrestling,
that went
and
nowhere.
that went nowhere. But hey, he got it buzzed a little bit. He
He got
built some
impact.
buzz around
He
it.
had
He had
TNA.
Impact and he had TNA earlier in the 2000s, and had a buzz on that like no other. Had people thinking it was going to be the real alternative to WWE, and it was for a little bit. And he can also develop some guys there. You know, so it's going to probably be some guys that'll be more digestible to watch with his teachings.
Yeah.
So that's a smart move. I like that.
With my baby tonight. From there, also on the show, Chris Jericho was supposed to prediction for 2023 for All Out AEW All Out 2023. We'll head to Nashville, Tennessee, more like Hendersonville, Tennessee. So people, I called back in April. As always, a big fan of Logan Paul. Thank you, Chief. But also on the show, um, they had Chris Jericho do his open challenge, right?
Mhm.
And again, the idea is a former Ring of Honor champion, right?
Mhm.
Everyone thought world champion, right? Myself included. And I was thinking, okay, maybe Homicide comes out, maybe Low Key, right, comes out. Austin
Mhm.
Aries, even though he's not vaccinated, right? Everybody wants him to get the COVID vaccine. Uh,
Mhm.
Nigel McGuinness was kind of a reach.
The big reach.
But guess who came out? None other than Boom Boom Colt Cabana.
Fuck CM Punk.
And he went up against Chris Jericho. Not the best match, if you will. There was a botch, obviously, when they're on the top turnbuckle. Did you see that, Mike, by the way?
No, I didn't. I just saw. All I cared about was who was gonna be. Once I saw who was gonna be, I turned it off because
Oh, man.
it made me. I didn't watch the match because I knew it was gonna be a subpar match. But yeah, I just wanted to see
Okay.
who it was, and it made me laugh.
Well, there was that. Jericho got the win, obviously. Then they went to attack Ian Riccaboni, who was on commentary. But yeah, I get the whole narrative, though. I get 1 second, bro. 1 second. 1 second. Carry on, bro. Ask questions. Whatever.
Okay, yeah. So with this whole thing with uh, Colt Cabana coming back to AEW television, just off the brink of the CM Punk, what do they call it? The brawl out, the brawl out shenanigans. It just speaks to what their mind and motive is. They don't care about CM Punk no more. It's over. The allegiance is with the Young Bucks. The allegiance is with everybody that's been there day one. They saw him as a cancer in the locker room, and
I'm
they did it.
back.
And they bought back the guy that he hates the most. You know, and
Yeah.
and honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if he talks about Tony Khan, as a two-faced scumbag in a recent interview if he does one coming back,
Yeah.
because this dude literally sat next to him twice and thought that he was a genuine person.
Yeah.
And he brought
So,
back the person that he hated the
to
most.
my understanding, the Cabana signed a Ring of Honor
Yeah, yeah.
still. So that was more for the
Still,
boys to, get the morale up, which is like, okay. To be fair, Cabana is a former Ring of Honor tag team champion.
yeah.
It's
But
like,
that's what Jericho said. He said it can be pure champion, world champion, TV champion, tag team
I
champion. It could
forgot
be
about
any
that.
champion.
I
Yeah,
forgot
he
about
said
that.
that before the match. It can
Yeah.
be any champion.
Yeah. So They also announced for Full Gear more matches. They announced that Toni Storm will be defending the interim women's championship. It's basically her belt by this point. It's her belt. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Against Jamie Hayter of the Battle of the Cakes.
Yeah.
Speaking of cakes, also Bailey. Oof. Bianca. Oof.
Yeah. That's why that cart was gonna fall from the top, because it was a lot of luggage.
Yes. Also, they announced Chris Jericho will be defending the Ring of Honor World title in a fatal 4-way. It'll be Jericho versus Bryan Danielson versus Claudio Castagnoli and, god damn it, Sammy fucking Guevara. Why? Why are they putting Sammy in this fucking match, yo?
I have no clue, dude.
Yet we suspend Andrade. We send him home, right? We forget it's his birthday, right?
Oh, they're done with him too.
They're done with him too, yeah. But it is what it is, man. It should be a fun match. I say Jericho retains, so there's that. Also, there was Jade Cargill versus Marina Shafir. That match went about 2 minutes and 18 seconds.
Shocker.
Which featured Nyla Rose doing commentary, live commentary during the match.
Oh, I probably would have tuned in just for that. She's annoying, but sometimes she gets a one-liner in that makes me giggle.
So there was that. All you motherfuckers out there who died on that hill, all you people that were dying on that hill, right? When JD was making his comments and all y'all motherfuckers were giving him shit for it, all I can say now
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Before we wrap up here, I want to talk about Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis went on Instagram. And posted a statement, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because he'd been missing from the NWA. So this is what and again, I don't watch NWA. I don't. But it's Nick Aldis. I think Nick Aldis is a remarkable talent. Okay. The husband of Mickey James, what have you, right? This is what he wrote in quote. I couldn't ask for a better way to spend my birthday. My birthday condo on the beach with my wife and our son, just being present and enjoying today. They say depression is living in the past, and anxiety is living in the future. And I totally get that. The future is full of uncertainty, but it's up to me now. It's up to me how to react to that fear or excitement. I'm excited for the future, educated by the past, and grateful for the present. I'll elaborate. I'll elaborate on this in the video to my subscribers. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. Be present today and make someone grateful that you're in their life. So he's officially part away from the NWA, even though his deal doesn't expire, I think, till like another month. I could be wrong on that. But it's even crazy because now the NWA, because I guess they didn't like what he said, they have officially suspended him. Yes,
That's crazy. I mean, did he really say anything bad from that statement?
Okay. NWA has suspended Nick Aldis. This was literally today. Pursuant to the recent comments made by Nick Aldis, the National Wrestling Alliance has suspended Aldis from the main roster, and effective immediately, Aldis will not appear at the Hard Time 3 pay-per-view. So basically, he wanted out. I guess him and Billy Corgan just haven't seen eye to eye on a lot of shit. And now he wants out. And there's that. I really feel like, honestly, when the NWA reformed, right, when Billy Corgan got the NWA and They were showing NWA Power back on YouTube back in 2019, right? Before the
And believe it or
pandemic.
not, I was watching back then.
I love those episodes. Before the
Yeah.
pandemic, yo, it was
Yeah, they were
shit. Yeah.
They were worth watching.
Arguably probably one of the best shows on the week.
Mm-hmm.
And then the pandemic happened. And then
Yep.
a lot of folks got canceled.
Yeah.
Whoop whoop, if you will.
Yeah, we don't mention him.
We don't mention that
Screw that
motherfucker.
guy.
Screw that guy. So yeah, empty arenas and all that shit, and they were just not there anymore. Don't get me wrong, the NWA, the name is still there. They just weren't running any shows.
Yeah.
And when they came back, it just wasn't the same no more.
Right.
And I felt like Nick Aldis was a key part to that Billy Corgan era of the NWA. Former champion, right? All that stuff. Carrying the 10 pounds of gold. He had that match with Cody at All In, right? He was a great champion. And it's one of those things where it's like, yo, he is too big now for the NWA. And it's unfortunate that a company like WWE or AEW won't even give him a look. Because the guy's talented. The guy can go.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Again, it is what it is. Anything you want to say, Mike, before we wrap this up? Put a bow on this episode of Steve's Kitchen?
No. No, not really. No.
All right. Well, we'll be back this Friday for Around the Point. Back to our regular programming, if you will. I'll tell you guys what. How about on Monday we do a Q&A? Next Monday, I'm down for a Q&A. You want to ask questions for Monday? Feel free to. I'm sure there'll be other news as well. We'll cover that too, but that's going to be it for us here tonight, guys. You guys can check me out on Twitter at HeelSteven. Big Mike, let them know we're going to check you out. What you got going on, bro?
Yeah, you can check me out on Twitter at DetroitGamer313, and also I will be on True Hill Heat Sports Channel for Monday Night Football.
Today. Okay. What's up, bro? That's what's up. So with that being said, I want to thank you all for tuning in today. For myself, for Big Mike, for all of you out there that listen today, this afternoon, thank you all. You guys are awesome. And we'll see you guys this Friday for Around the Point. Peace out, everybody.